Hi. Well, another day, another journey, but this is not one I particularly like. Today I was handed the suicide note. You know, the one when the wife gives it to you and says, "Go, son, get me what I need." Which is not really true because she doesn't need the stuff, she just wants me to, well, suffer through hell. So while I pay my penance, why don't I run you through the cars this week? On the show this week, we have all the way from Lyon in France, the Bugatti. The Jaipuria brothers show us their fantastic Studebaker, and Jasbir Singh takes us back to the yesteryears on our favorite two-wheeler. And of course, let's see what excitement Aisha Sharma is generating. Now this is something my wife would love. Stuff that'll make her look like when we first met. I don't mind investing in all of this. I'm glad she's not here with me because it'd be lights out for this big boy. You know, she loves all this cosmetics from all over the world. Like I love the picture postcard my friend Gautam Sen sent me from Lyon, all the way in France. Beautiful city, and a car that we had thought got lost in translation. Let's see what I'm talking about.
We are in France, near the city of Lyon, and we are with this beautiful car, this handsome gentleman, the De La Chapelle Atlante, and Mr. De La Chapelle, the man who made this car. Story of the day today.
Bugatti made 15 and 17 of these Atalantes way back in the late 1930s. Supremely fast and beautiful cars that were equivalent of the best from Ferrari and Lamborghini combined today. Most have survived, and the best restored of these survivors are some of the most coveted classic cars in the world, trading for several $1 million each, the cheapest going for well over 10 crore rupees. Guess that makes them rather inaccessible to most of us. But for the hoity-toity who can afford a crore or more, there is a possibility of acquiring one of De La Chapelle's replicas. The replicas are replicas to the extent of a perfectly replicated body that is fastuously detailed, to the distinctive V-shaped grille unique to the Atlante, to the cream-colored Jaeger instruments on the genuine wood dashboard, just like that of the original, to very fine leather upholstery and door trims, chrome door handles, old-fashioned round rear lamps, and so on and so forth.
That the ride is much better than any car of this period, without doubt. It is more like that of a modern car, but it's rather stiffly sprung, deliberately, to give it the sense of sportiness. The steering is not at all assisted. There's no power steering out here. The steering can be heavy, but once on the move, it lightens up very nicely to be very, very direct and very, very positive.
But under that classical skin, the mechanicals are all modern. Essentially BMW sourced with a very powerful 250 bhp 3-litre straight-six engine from the BMW Alpinas, a 5-speed ZF gearbox and a driveline from the 5 Series. Suspension is modern, independent double wishbones at all 4 corners, with big powerful ventilated discs for braking. Driving the car is like driving a thoroughbred modern sports car. So what you get is modern, very drivable and usable car that looks like the real McCoy, at a cost that is fractional of the real thing. The handful of people who own the real thing have them as a part of a collection, never using them, and at best trucking or flying them to some classic car concourse event where for a few hundred meters they're steered around at the lawns of an elegant public place. Whereas the De La Chapelle Atlante is a car that can be used and is usually used by its owner, not just for that occasional weekend, but once in a while to go shopping in it. Yes, the boot is decent sized.